And off we go. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for being here tonight. My name is Kelly Vincent. This is Tina Malsom. You got invited here for a reason. Somebody was probably real excited to talk to you about these little drops that they just discovered that are making a huge difference in their life. If they were overly excited about it, there's a reason, and we're going to talk all about it tonight. And at the very end, answer any questions for any newcomers that didn't have any questions along the way. Just save them till the end. We'll make sure we answer them at the end of this presentation.
So thanks for joining us tonight. We are so excited. You know, about 11 weeks ago, we found out about this company. And we're joined by some extraordinary individuals who've also found out about this company in just the last couple of weeks. And it has been not just the funnest, most profitable venture that we've been a part of. And it all starts with this little drop. Like, who would have known that a little drop the size of a penny could have such an amazing impact on so many people's health? And that's really what gets us the most excited, is the testimonies that are just rolling in from this amazing product. So here we are today to talk about APL GO and the world's first negative ion DNA drops. You know, it's like going into nature and experiencing a waterfall, or, you know, fresh cut grass, or even rolling around in the leaves, or on a hike up on the top of a mountain. And there's just something in the air that makes you feel better. And that is called negative ion energy. You know, everything in life is energy. And when we spend every day around our cell phones, the microwave, our TVs, our computers, our laptops, we're connected in every direction. You know, we're putting positive ions into our body consistently with our cars and smoke and smog and environmental factors. And, you know, all these positive ions can produce things like stress and oxidative stress. They can produce depression and feelings of anxiety, and they really affect your cellular structure. So when you're in nature and you feel that negative ion energy in your body, it's not just like a, you know, hokey pokey kind of thing that people say. It's a true science that negative ions can produce increased brain function, awareness. They can increase your blood flow. It can help your nervous system. It can create more energy in your body. And that's exactly what people are starting to feel right now. And what's cool is that, you know, people always ask me almost every day, well, how is it called a DNA drop? What does DNA actually have to do with it? So this company, like, miraculously, it's the coolest technology I've seen, but they've created a centrifuge machine in their manufacturing warehouse. And what it does is they place all of these healthy fruit, plant, botanicals in this centrifuge machine. And the faster it speeds up and the more heat, it's heated up to a certain level. And what this does is it loosens and thins out the cell membranes in the botanicals, which makes them thin enough for APL GO to extract the DNA from those botanicals and immediately infuse them into something called a DNA drop. And that's what we're going to talk a little bit more about today, is the health behind this DNA drop.
So, you know, we call this high-tech health. And, you know, what exactly is a DNA drop? You know, this little, how could this little drop have packed so much power? Well, it's got natural ingredients that, you know, has phytonutrients, micronutrients, antioxidants, free radical neutralizers, and it's also mood balancing. It prevents oxidation, improves cell metabolism. It enhances your immune functionality. It balances the nervous system, improves digestion, accelerates healing. And it's got a mucosal delivery system, which it's 100% absorbable, which is amazing as compared to any other product on the market, which goes through your digestive system and breaks down and really doesn't get all the nutrients because of that. And this actually happens the moment you put it in your mouth. It starts breaking down and your body absorbs it from the moment it's in your mouth. So that's what's so amazing about it.
Which, you know, creates such an innovative product. And it leads to the second question I get asked almost every day, which is, how does it compare to other supplements? How does it compare to other pills and capsules and juices and jellies and liquids, right? Well, liquids are great because they do go into your mucosal system, but not all of it, because some of it still goes through your digestive tract. And when a product goes through your digestive tract, there's acids in your stomach, and it has to go through all this different stuff to actually be utilized through your bloodstream. And this is automatic. And that's why we like to call this instant gratification nutrition, because it is immediate. So people say, am I going to feel it immediately? Well, yeah. Some people do, some people don't. And I will say this, the healthier you are, you may not feel it as fast, but people that are unhealthy and struggle with some of their systems and functions that should be happening in their body are feeling the product incredibly fast. So we have 15 drops and we have multiple different experiences. So the list that Kelly read, all of those apply to every single drop that we have. So why do we have 15? People ask, right? Why do we have 15? If it's that the benefit list for all of them, well, some people have additional health benefits they're looking for. And that's why we have multiple drops to deal with multiple things. Do we take all 15 drops every day? Kelly probably does, but not on purpose, just because he's addicted to sucking on them now. I think most people take 4 to 5 a day, right? Instead of taking a handful of pills and, you know, remembering which ones you have to take with food and which ones you have to take without food, and the water and some in the morning and some in the afternoon. Instead of all that, you could just simply suck on a few candies each day and get about the same amount of nutrition to your body immediately, you know, and this is solving a major problem in the United States, especially, which is our gyms are empty and our fast food restaurants are full. We're just not getting the right nutrition in our bodies like we used to, right? Before fast food was a thing. And that's a problem. And I think people try to eat well. We have people who are vegan and there's people who eat really well, but our soils are so depleted that we still have a hard time getting the exact right nutrition in our body. And this is a perfect way to get that nutrition your body is craving. And it's funny because one of the questions I get almost every day is this a weight loss product? Technically, no. However, I probably have heard over 20 people now say they've lost weight since they've been sucking on the candies. First of all, because they're sucking on candies instead of eating, right? And when your body has the right nutrition in it that your body has craved, it stops craving all the other things that we tend to eat when our bodies are not completely nourished. So this is a picture of the 15 drops that we have in our product line. I'm going to go over a few of them individually. But in our daily collection, we have GRW. It's for grow. It stands for grow, and it's immune system support and balancing. GTS is for get strength, stamina, and strength. NRM, I love NRM. It's for, I call it, well, it stands for, I guess, normal. I see this one as my everyday, kind of like a daily vitamin. This one I take every day because it maintains blood sugar. And I'm one of those people who craves sugar until I'm done with the sugar, and then I have to have a cracker. And then the minute I'm finished eating the crackers, now I gotta have sugar again, right? So my blood sugar's all over the place, but not anymore since I started taking this product. We have Power for Men. Kelly, what would you like to say about Power for Men? If you want to hear a great testimony on that product from a man's point of view, you got to check out our testimony page. It is great. And then we have Power for Women. What I'm hearing the most about this product is hormones. A lot of women that are going through menopause, that are having hot flashes and night sweats and low energy. This is their like go-to product that they can't live without. RLX is for mental calmness and relaxation. Also, it knocks people right off their feet at bedtime. SLD means slide for move with ease. This is great for joints and bones. And STP is the one I carry in my purse because you never know when you're going to have an ache or a pain or a headache or your foot hurts or your shoes are too tight or whatever it is. STP stands for stop the pain. Then we have a Premier Collection. The Premier Collection is ALT, stands for alternate. In fact, I want you to tell your daughter's testimony with this, just last week when she texted you when we were out.
It's the greatest story of your kids not believing anything you tell them. And she came to me, she said she was having some sinus problems, issues. And I said, oh, okay, here, take some of these. And she goes, and I haven't slept all night. So I said, take some of these and a relax. And she rolled her eyes at me, went to her room, and I didn't see her till the next day. And she texted me even. She goes, I have to admit, I did not believe a single word that you told me. And literally, it cleared me right up, and I went right to sleep. It was amazing. I literally didn't think that these were going to work at all. So that was a huge win for the parent side.
If you have any 19-year-old children, you know exactly what Kelly's talking about.
It's like
right?
the opposite day every day. You know, you tell them something and it's just going to be the opposite reaction for them. So this is like playing Centipede.
I know.
Like, literally, I feel like, I don't know if they could even see the screen.
I don't think they can see it.
It's like we got these
Somebody's
people
admitting every second
like going
room.
like this, and you should get an award for being so
I'm on it.
undistracted.
Women can
talking.
multitask.
I can barely concentrate.
I know, but women can multitask, but I also took a brain like 5 seconds before the webinar started.
I should have.
You should have.
I feel like I'm in a video game right now.
So HPR is a gentle detox. No, it's not the kind of detox where you do it for 3 days only and then you end up in the restroom all day. It's not that kind of detox. What it's really good for is your liver and getting your liver detoxed. HRT is for a healthy heart, blood pressure, cholesterol, if you're struggling with heart issues. ICE is for carefree digestion, and MLS, multispectrum, is the other one that I kind of treat like a multivitamin because it's for gut health and so many things, so many issues that people have in their life start in the gut. So by taking this product, I feel like I'm doing everything I need to do every single day to keep my gut super clean and healthy. Then we've got a Premier Plus collection, 2 products. BTY stands for beauty. Beauty, of course, comes from the inside out. So when you're putting something on the inside of your body, it shows up on the outside. And BRN stands for brainy, for concentration and focus. I will say these products are FDA registered. They're halal, they're kosher, which is actually considered beyond organic. There's no gluten, there's no dairy, they're non-GMO, they're 100% all natural flavors and 100% absorbable into your system.
All right, so I'm going to talk about Relax while playing this game here. This is one of my favorite products. I mean, there hasn't been a moment since Tina and I have met where she's actually gone to bed after me. Usually she falls right asleep and I'm up for hours watching TV, trying to distract myself long enough. And I even watch the same program so I know the outcome. And my brain won't want to stay up to figure out the outcome. It was that difficult. And the Relax is amazing. I take it right when I go to bed, and 15 minutes later or less, I'm yawning and I am ready just to turn over and go right to sleep. It's the most amazing product. I think it's the most amazing product that we have because it works so instantly, and it's something I take every single night.
So this is the one I took right before this webinar, which is how I'm allowed to do 8 things at once, right? I'm concentrating on all of it at once because BRN, I wish I knew which ingredient. I think the ashwagandha actually has most to do with it, and the turmeric. But I take this product, focus, concentration, cognitive function, mental alertness, performance. I get my to-do list like bam, bam, bam when I take this product. So this is a fantastic one. If you've got kids that are, not in school still and are having to stare at a computer screen for 4 and 5 hours, this is a great product for them. And yes, all of our products are safe and healthy for children.
Slide. This is one I take every morning the minute I get up. It's something I'm concerned about. You know, if you wake up with aches and pains and ready to start your day, well, because of the way I've treated my body and what I put my body through most of my life, you know, as I get older, you know, I'm feeling it every morning. My knees are cracking, my feet hurt. And so I always start the day out with a slide. And it really, again, one of those things that you don't believe it until you try it, but it's so amazing because it's even somewhat subtle until you realize, wow, I'm not having those aches and pains that I normally have. And until you stop, don't take it. And then you realize how well that it's working for you. And for me, it's something I take every single day.
BTY, I love this product. Not only does it taste amazing, I actually love the taste of it, but I've actually noticed my skin improving from taking this product. I love that it's called Beauty, and it kind of makes me focus on my skin texture and brightness and maintains that elasticity. It's got a lot to do with collagen, but it's also a great body defense against free radical damage. You know, all those things I mentioned that I'm attached like by the hip to my phone all day, every day. And that's not great for, you know, my body. Free radical damage is consistently pouring into me every single day. And if I don't put enough antioxidants in my body to combat that, you know, that leads to massive amounts of oxidative stress, which I don't want, because that definitely shows up in your skin. You guys know, with acne and rashes and all kinds of things, but it also does something in your body for immune response and cellular renewal.
Ice, another just amazing, to me, it's a miracle product. I'm not even sure one of the things that helps me with, but it's supposed for stomach discomfort, which, you know, I've suffered from that for a long time. But I don't know if you've ever seen a commercial where it puts a chemical in a bottle and it shows like heartburn just dissipating right away. That's what I feel like when I've had a little heartburn. And I don't even know if it's for that, but for me, like anytime I'm having any kind of discomfort, heartburn, acid reflux, or digestive issues, I literally take one of these. So I could take up to a couple of these a day, and I really don't take them every day. It's just when I need to. But it's instant relief from whatever I'm going through in that moment. And it just amazes me how well these work.
Grow. This is the one I think that the most people take the most of. I think this is one of those everyday, never miss it. It's for immune system response. I have noticed, in fact, my hairdresser is probably on this call because she's part of our business as well. My hair is growing so fast, I can hardly stand it because I have a short haircut. So if it grows too fast, it's not a good thing for me. It's a bad thing. Now I'm thinking about going long and getting extensions because it keeps growing and I can't keep up with my haircut. The color that I used to get done every 5 weeks, I'm now looking at 3.5 weeks. You ladies know we can't have the gray. I'm telling you, when it comes to hair vitality and strength and nail growth, this is the product. My nails have just never been so strong. And vision, which, you know, as I get a little older, I find I need more sets of glasses laying around for everything that I need to read. And I'm hoping this kicks in like right now. I know it takes time for your cells to renew themselves when it comes to your vision, but metabolic balance, revitalized mood, and that feeling that you get from just overall goodness is what we get from this product here.
That's the one Tina hides from me because I like the taste so much that I just will eat the whole blister pack.
You know, you have a good health product
setting
in your house if you have to hide them from your husband and your children. That is a good sign.
I love the grape.
So we do have our own manufacturing facility where that centrifuge is located that I talked about earlier in the call. It is located in Europe. It's owned by our owner of our company, Sergey Kolakov. We don't have any debt. We're running a debt-free company. He owns all the processes from the plants, the manufacturing, getting them to the warehouse, the machine, getting them in the product. He owns every step of the process from A to Z, which is amazing. And this is why, because we haven't had any problem with not getting ingredients. There's a lot of supplement companies who ran out of ingredients during this pandemic because they couldn't get it from their manufacturing. But when you control the manufacturing facility and the distribution, right, that's the best place to be. We are, of course, all over the world. We're in 30 different countries. We are focusing right now on the launching USA, Canada, Mexico, and Australia are coming very quick. Western Europe and Israel, all on the docket to come up very soon. We launched the US, 11 or 12 weeks ago now. It's still so new, but there's 14 distribution centers. In fact, there's 2 in the United States. Everybody seems to get their product within 2 to 3 days. In Canada, I'm hearing it's 3 to 4 days, which is excellent. And now they just got a manager in Mexico and Australia, and they just signed up for a distribution center in Australia. So even there, you can get your product super speedy.
All right, so and the products are the real deal. You know, they have certificates. Not only is it FDA registered, but they have certificates in multiple countries that basically state that these are the most premium products and ingredients of the highest quality. And, you know, in the United States, it's hard to get these registrations, but they have these in multiple countries across the planet, which, you know, they feel is important for people to know that, you know, this product is what they say it is.
And these are all actually located right on the website. So right when you get a website, you can have, I think there's 30 now registrations that they have, the most coveted in some of these countries. And you can see all of them right on the duplicatable websites. So to get involved as a customer, if you came here to learn about our products, I hope we shared enough with you to make you want to try our incredible products. As a customer, you can get 10% off of the retail price. You need to just get back with the person that shared this video with you, and they can help you get started on that right away. We also have a preferred customer program. If you get a monthly auto ship, you get an additional 10% off of that retail price for your first shipment. And you go on a monthly auto ship, and all that means is that you can get your product shipped to you. They do come in a pack that has a 30-day supply. So this is our packaging. Each one has 2 of these blister packs in it with 15 drops. So each box is a 30-day supply for one person. The boxes range from $50 to $100. So you get your 10% off of those retail prices. Now, as a Prime customer, it's like Costco. You pay your fee of $25 and you can get 20 to 50% off of all of those prices. I forgot to mention earlier, people do ask, what does the calorie and the sugar look like? They are 6 to 9 calories a piece. I take 5 or 6 a day. Kelly takes way
20.
more than that. There is no amount you can overdo. You can't take too many of them. The company has had calls from customers saying, hey, the dog ate the whole box, my child ate the whole box. It's perfectly safe, which is great to know. And the sugar, we do say that especially the Norm is excellent for blood sugar regulation. How can that be? Because it's a candy, right? Well, the sugar that's in there actually comes from beetroot and molasses, and that's used as a binder for all the other ingredients. There are no fillers in there. All the micronutrients and the phytonutrients are packed in these little drops, and even though there is 1 gram of sugar, it's actually excellent for people who struggle with blood sugar problems. So if you're going to sign up as a customer, there's just you can sign up for free. There's a $25 minimum order every 6 months. So no commitment whatsoever. If you, again, want to be a preferred customer that has the every 30-day auto ship. But, you know, we're also brand new to the United States where we live. We're here in Scottsdale, Arizona, and we are looking for associates to help us to promote this product all over the world. We're opening many different countries. I heard South Africa this morning had a call about that. I heard South Korea. Mm-hmm. This morning, another call. So it's growing, and we need help promoting this. So if you're in a place in your life where you're looking for an additional income and having an online franchise business like this is interesting to you, you can come in on one of our promoter levels. They start at $100. They go all the way to $3,000. Which pack you choose is based solely on your needs. You want enough product for yourself, for your family, enough product to share. And we actually have a lot of retail facilities coming in on the VIP and the diamond packs because they want to carry this product in their day spa or their hair salon, their nail salon, their chiropractic clinic.
I was going to say, if you want to be a customer, the person who invited you here will give them a website. All you have to do is go to shop on that website and choose what kind of customer you'd like to be, a prime or preferred, or just, one product every 6 months. That's up to you, but you're welcome to do that. And if you want to listen to, the next exciting part, we're going to talk about, how we go about sharing this. It's very simple. It's something most people learned in kindergarten, which is show and tell. People and businesses like network marketing because really it is the testimonials of people sharing with one another that really compels people to want to try something new. There's all kinds of marketing out there that we see on a daily basis, literally from the moment we walk out of our house or the moment we turn on our TVs. But to hear something, personally from a friend that had an experience with a product, people are more apt to want to try that because they trust the person that it's coming from. And, what that means is word gets spread. And right now we're at the infancy in the United States where, it was just Tina and I and a few other people that got started. And now there's, a couple thousand people, and that's just 2 months ago. And so word's getting around. But what that means for you is, you can get on the profitable side of that and earn a side income or build it into a fortune, but you could do it part-time with, again, something we all know how to do, which is just show and tell people or share our experiences with these awesome products.
And this is a $167 billion industry. It's not like a little side gig, $20 here and there. People are making some serious incomes in this industry and also already in this company. Not everyone can play for the NFL or be a musician or a movie star. I think all our kids think they could make $1 billion in video gaming, which is certainly possible nowadays. But for someone my age, that's going to be tough. But to own my own online franchise and talk about a product that's so amazingly easy to talk about, a business opportunity that is so easy to share with people because we have webinars just like this, we have great videos, is super simple. And I read that the statistic is like in the United States, somebody joins a network marketing company every 3 minutes in the United States alone. And why not you?
All right, so, there's a lot of things people look at when they take a look at a company. And, I like to say, just to put everybody off the hook, that you don't have to have a, college degree or went to an Ivy League school. I barely made it out of high school. I learned how to trade and owned a construction company. And then I was in the military as well. I knew how to build stuff and blow it up. That's really was what I mastered for most of my life. I didn't go to college and, I really never worked for anybody else my entire life, but I was able to step into this business and be able to carve out a awesome living for myself and be able to provide for my kids and experience and do things that I only dreamed of and hoped someday I would get to do. And it was like I lassoed the future dreams and, pulled them right into the present. And I'm experiencing those things right now. So, if you're somebody that feels like they're an outcast or maybe a misfit or somebody that doesn't have what, society thinks you should have to run your own business, well, I didn't either. And, I love talking about this just to invite people that anybody could come in here and do this. Anybody has the availability to them to go out and, again, show and tell. That's what we're doing. It's pretty simple. Even kids could do this and be able to share an experience that you had with one of these awesome products, and there's 15 to choose from.
So the right timing, I mean, we've got 11 weeks in now, heading into our 12th week. Couldn't be better timing. You've got a group of leaders that are experienced in the industry, are knowledgeable about products and, you know, how to run an online business, that are here to help you, encourage you, work with you, lock arms with you. We've got the right company. We've got the ownership. The founders of this company are just remarkable people. I've only talked to Olga through translated text, but Sergey's been here to our house in Arizona 3 times now in the last 11 weeks. And he, you know, when the owner of a company calls you every 3 days and asks if everything is good, if there's anything he can do to help your team grow, you know, we introduced him to Big Al Schreider, who's a network marketing speaker. He's going to be speaking at our upcoming convention. And as a thank you, Sergey's having him send us like a ton of Big Al's books for us and for Travis's team, for us to send out to you guys. So he's just incredible. He's so motivated to see us all be really, really successful, and the right compensation plan.
Plus, I just want to say a quick note about Sergey. He's the most relatable person, you know, that somebody who's gotten the trenches before. You don't have to kiss the ring in this company with any of the corporate staff. In fact, they actually, because we had such a stellar month last month, we actually ran short on a few of the products. So they included other products in our orders that we didn't order just to fulfill the order, and then promised to send the ones that we were shorted at no extra charge, that, you know, just to make good on what you originally ordered. And it's, you know, I've never seen a company go, you know,
So
that
far out of their way.
far out of their way just to make sure that people are taken care of. And, you know, that's the one thing I have to say that's different here than I've never had before, experienced before. It's just how well taken care of you are here, with the compensation, with just the overall well-being checkups, you know, because we're new, and being relatable, meaning we can ask them anything and make requests that they more often honor than not. And it's just amazing to be able to work with the team that they put together with their corporate staff.
So we have a unique company with a very unique opportunity to earn a lot of income. You know, we've got several start bonuses. We've got main bonuses like a group bonus. They've got a matching. We're going to talk about that one. They also have lifestyle bonuses and activity and entertainment and, you know, travel and cash and jewelry. And they've even got a point in time where you can get real estate paid for by the company. They will get you a penthouse in any country you choose to build your business in. So we're going to go over not all of these ways, but just a few of them. Of course, the first way we get income here is through our customers. You know, we have weekly, daily income, and both preferred and prime customers can earn you up to 30% of their purchases. And we're going to talk about that in a little bit.
All right, so the first way you get paid is the start bonus. And that's when somebody comes in, they want to be part of the business, and they buy any one of the Go kits from promoter all the way down to diamond. You know, you're going to make anywhere from 10% all the way up to 20% on that first start bonus. Then you have the group bonus, and I could go on for a long time about this bonus, but I'm going to try and make it as simple as possible. It's, you know, you're building a left team and a right team, and really you're putting people on both those teams, and everybody, it's a pay it forward method. Everybody benefits off of people building just 2 teams, and it starts out as 2. Some people would call it a binary, but it's really called a ninery. That's what they call it, because you could build up to 18 legs that can earn you 30%, up to 30% a week. And, you know, it caps out at 10,000 per leg per week. You know, but I don't think anybody would disagree with me that that is not amazing, that, you know, you have that available just on this one bonus right here. You can see the example down there below the group bonus example. You get paid on the lesser legged volume team. So if you had 1,920 in volume times 30% on your lesser of the two teams, that would be $576 a week, all the way up to, $10,000 cap per week per team leg. I hope that was easy. I made that as easy as possible.
So I'm going to bring up one thing. I'm going to go back a slide, and you can see that we have different Go kits. And when you come in on one of these Go kits, you're going to earn the income to the person that brought you, and will earn the income at the right-hand side of the page. But each one of these Go kits has a different amount attached to it that you are going to earn on this next slide. So those are listed right here. If you come in on a $100 Go kit, you're going to earn 10% of this lesser volume. So this example was used at 30%, which means this person here had come in on either the VIP or the Diamond pack. Now, once you hit one of these statuses, we call it a Go status, you stay there. You never go backwards. It's not monthly qualifier. It's a one-time. Once you hit that status, that's where you are paid forever on this particular bonus. So a lot of people come in at the $400 level, the $600, and then work their way up. They've got 90 days to accomplish, work their way up to this VIP and Diamond level. So they are earning the most amount of income possible in the beginning when you're doing all the work. This is my favorite way we get paid, because the matching group bonus means that your team is being successful. So it's one thing to join a company like this and, go for it yourself, but it's a whole different thing to work with your friends, to talk to people who really want to change their lives, are just, so motivated and determined to be successful in this business. And we get to lock arms with those people. We get to work side by side. And as we grow together, and as we train leaders to step up into their own, leadership space, we get to share a percentage of that growth. So as our teams grow, we earn a percentage from 1 all the way to 7 levels of additional income, from 20% down to 2%. And you can see the Diamond here. If you come in on that Diamond initial pack, you're earning a 20% first level automatic percentage, all the way down 5 levels.
All right, the unit level bonus, this is on the back end of the program. This is your customer orders, your monthly auto ships. And I love this because whether you start at a promoter or the Diamond level, you're making the most amount of percentage when you have the most amount of people on your team. So you can see it starts at 5%, goes down to 10%. 10% is your level 6, which means you're gonna have the most amount of people on that level. No company does this. It's usually reversed. They pay you 10% at the top where you have the least amount of people, and then the 5% when you have most amount of people. So they kind of flipped that and reversed it here. And of course, if you're Diamond, you automatically make 10% on all 6 levels right from the get-go.
So people always ask, well, if it only pays out 6 levels, what happens to levels 7 and beyond? Well, that's our infinity bonus. So it does not just stop at 6 levels. As a national director, international director, or premier director, you actually earn an additional 1, 1.5, or 2.5% infinity levels. Infinity means, forever, meaning there is no cap on how much income you can make here. So when we talk about residual income, meaning, income that you do the work once and you get paid on consistently over and over and over and over monthly, although here it's weekly. Who doesn't love to get paid weekly? It is consistently a residual income. You can pass this kind of income on to your children and your grandchildren because it goes to infinity. It just does not stop coming in unless you stop working for the company. So this is being modified by the company. They're going to put some pretty graphics with it. It's so difficult to figure out the potential here because there's so many different ways, 15 different ways, bonuses, and that you can earn income here. And this is just an example. And I use this example because a lot of people join the company at our $600 leader level. They have a $100 auto ship. Our auto ship minimum is 40 PV. You only need to have which is 2 of our boxes. Some of the boxes, it's only 1. Usually it's 2 boxes, is your monthly auto ship here. And look at the kind of income you can make. And this is on a 5-month example. Now, let me ask you something. If you were making in month 5, $67,000, I think that would make most people pretty ecstatic. Well, guess what? There's already people that are in this chart, and we've only been involved 12 weeks. We're not even barely touched month 3 yet. And here we are making this kind of income. People on this team, on this call with you right now, can verify they've made this income in their first month, second month, and here we are into our 3rd month in the business. And they're already exceeding these totals, which is mind-blowing. But what if this were to take you not 5 months? What if it were to take 5 years? Would that be okay? I think this is pretty remarkable for a 5-year plan. But what if you could do it in 1 year? What if you could do it in 2? And here's the thing. You're starting with 4 personals and bringing 1 in a month. That's only 16, 12 and 4, 16 people total in an entire year to make this work. What if you're a go-getter? What if you're an overachiever? What if you bring in 4 people every month? What kind of numbers would it reflect then? It's just mind-blowing to think about the possibilities here with this company.
All right, and these are just some of the other bonuses. We're running long, so I'll just kind of cut this down. You get you get a reward just for being a loyal customer and buying product. There's a lifestyle bonus. You can earn back money from your group bonus check and get more payouts at the 12-month mark. And then the entertainment, which is just like the cherry on top. When you hit any of these ranks, national director through premier director, there's in between $1,000 and $3,000 bonus that's added on to the monies you've already made. I know I can never get the hand thing down.
I love that you use your hands. You just can't tap.
I get excited and
you
I
just can't tap on the desk because they can hear that.
Drum on the desk. So forgive me for that. I'll just clamp them together here. I get so excited. But there's 15 different ways you get paid, and what we've shown you is just 8 different ways. There's even more. We'll just skip to the 11th, the luxury bonuses, where Sergey likes to give out diamond watches. He's got 150 diamonds on a ring. It looks like a Super Bowl ring. I got to hold it. It weighs pretty heavy. And, he gives all kinds of gifts away for people that are achievers and that are moving up in the company, that are taking a stand and saying, hey, I want to roll with this and, make it to the top. And there's rewards that come along with doing that. And so, to sum it all up, there's just so many different ways that you can get compensated here. And the best part of it all, there's not another business on the planet that the person who brought you in would want you to do better than they themselves. Like Tina was talking about earlier on the group bonus. Of course, you want somebody to succeed because that helps you even more, but it helps them. So I love the pay it forward way of doing this kind of business, where really everybody can win and everybody's helping each other. It's a team effort here. And, we hope that you want to be part of the team.
So the APL GO themed events, we have not had the privilege of attending them quite yet, but oh my gosh, who doesn't want to go to a fun party once a year in Jamaica or the Cayman Islands or, Bora Bora or any of these other places that Sergey likes to send people for a cruise that they do once a year. And they have amazing networking mafia, pirates, Moulin Rouge, just a celebration. Who doesn't want to go on a trip like this in their life that's paid for? I mean, a trip like this that I would pay for, I would still think would be a dream come true. But to go on one that the company pays for because you earned it and be just treated like royalty. I mean, every time Sergey has come to town, he just treats us like royalty. Like he makes you feel like you are the most special individual in the company. And it's not just us. I know he does that everywhere he goes. And what a cool thing he does once a year for his APL GO family. In fact, there's one coming up very soon that you all on this call will be able to qualify, and they're going to announce the qualifications very soon. But let's give you just a little taste of what that looks like.
There's nothing worse than missing out on a gala you deserve to attend.
That's why APL GO founder and president, Mr. Sergey Kulikov, has invited a select number of leaders to his birthday celebration in January of 2021. This Golden People President's Gala event will take place in Vienna. There will be great banquet hall, a trip to the Vienna Opera, private meetings with the president's family, an incredible dinner at Porcelain Music Hall, performances from Vienna opera artists for the president's family's guests only, accommodations at the best hotel in Europe, unique Vienna cuisine tastings, the horse-drawn carriage ride. I totally understand that you've missed live communications with others, so I promise to give you a perfect celebration.
I'm so freaking excited for that. Like, I get goosebumps every time I see it. And you know what I want to be?
Tina's already picking out dresses.
I did. I already picked out a couple because, you know, you never know, right? I want to be Sergey's videographer. Hey, Tina, could you skip on down to Vienna for me and make me a cool video for our new promotion? Like, how great would that be? So you can see by the quality of that video alone, what amazing tools we have here. Our system, our tools, we've got a sample program that's crushing it. The management is right. The products are right. In fact, there's a little surprise few products that are being launched on November 11th at our annual online convention. Events, travel, income, what more could you want? You know, whatever is missing in your life that you came here to look for or to find, I hope you found it, because we sure have. And a lot of people on this call have found it too in this company.
So it's simple to get started. You just choose your kit. As Tina said, a lot of people come in as promoter, all the way up to Diamond Club. That does come with a percentage that you make right from the start. You don't have to work your way up like most companies. You could start from day one at the highest paid, and that depends on the kit. These are some of the kits here. This slide shows you what's in the kit. And technically, when you're on the website, you could scroll over the kits and it lets you know what's in the kit. The President's kit, which is it has one of each of the DNA drop boxes in it. It's the most popular because really you get to try everything out.
You don't know which ones you're going to fall in love with until you try them all. And then you get to pick your favorites for your monthly auto ship. So ask the person that invited you to this webinar to give you this page so you can look through it and circle and pick the best products for you. Here's our sample program. It has 3 drops in it. Each sample kit is only $5. It's fantastic. We found out, thank you, Curry Russell, that to ship it, no matter where you ship it to in the United States, it's $1.80. So when you're sending these samples out, I was mentioning earlier on the call before we started the recording that we've already had 4 people tell us that they went to send people samples, but after watching our video about the 3 drops that are in the sample pack, they went onto their website and ordered before the samples were even in the mail. That is remarkable. So it's a great sales tool for sure. So if you're ready to get started building your rewards program today, you know, we are the fastest growing team in the entire company right now. This United States group, which is so exciting. The company is 9 years old. They're not brand new. They've already passed the 3, 5, and 7 year mark, which is when companies really see their most growing pains, or they either go forward or they shut down. 9 years. It was $109 million already this year when we started in July. I don't know what it must be at now. It's got to be, I can't even guess.
Going up.
But it is going up. People are joining us daily. In fact, at this point, people are joining us hourly. So if you are ready to get started, please get back to the person that shared this webinar with you. They're going to share with you how the best way is to get started using their personal link. They're going to help you walk through the different packages, pick the one for you. And we do hope you decide to join us. We're having a fantastic time. We're super excited to do these webinars every Tuesday night. We hope to see you on the next one, and have a great evening.